Greetings, I'm Layert. Thank you for visiting Gods of Semen, where the seminal retention technique becomes a tremendous means of releasing your full potential. You will learn how to channel your essential energy to bring clarity, focus, and a genuine shift in your body and mind. If you have already been stuck with low energy cycles, aimless, and searching for a deeper meaning in life, I'm here to offer methods and perspectives that assist people go past everyday hardships and obstacles, creating opportunities for remarkable spiritual and personal development. In order to strengthen our relationship, I will respond to special questions and comments from people who donate more than $5. I will give priority to the most substantial contributions because their support not only helps the channel, but also enables YouTube to reach more people who, like you, are looking for a life with greater meaning. Stay with me through the entire video, and together, let's turn every obstacle into a chance for growth. I feel that this journey through abstinence represents for me a true ritual of rebirth and self-knowledge, where every moment lived at this stage becomes a unique opportunity of reconnection with my deepest essence and the vital energy that throbs incessantly inside me. In this early phase, when I decide to contain the energy that for so long flowed impulsively and automatically, I find myself in the face of a challenge that transcends the simple physical act of abstaining, becoming a holistic process of body re-education. And from the mind, something that forces me to look inside and recognize that every repressed impulse is, in fact, an invitation to channel that creative force to other areas of my life, either through regular exercise, or by involvement in the arts, or even for the dedication to intellectual activities that arouse my latent creativity. I realize that during this period, which can extend for 2 weeks or even for 2 months, my body goes through a readjustment phase, where the mechanisms that once promoted the constant release of this energy adapt to a new rhythm, and in this process, facing symptoms that, at first glance, may seem overwhelming, such as intensified impulses, feelings of frustration, anxiety, and irritability, accompanied by small physical manifestations such as muscle tensions and a restlessness that uses each thought. However, I learned that this feeling of vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, but the seed of resilience and self-control, because when facing every impulse and emotion that tries to divert the path of transformation, I discover new internal features that strengthen mind determination, teaching me to transmute sexual energy into other forms of vital manifestation, a process that requires an almost meditative discipline, where each thought and each emotion must be carefully redirected for constructive and transformative purposes. This internal re-education, which may seem like a burden or barrier to many, presents itself as a school of life, where I learn the importance of cultivating self-knowledge and observing their own reactions without judgments, allowing me to identify patterns and work consciously to overcome the difficulties inherent in this stage, which, in my experience, has been fundamental to establish a solid basis for all future transformations. By building a structured routine, integrating physical activities, meditation, and moments of introspection, I create an internal support network that helps me face tension moments, and I realize that each small act of self-control and each successful strategy of channeling of energy, they add up, forming the foundations of a more consistent and lasting evolution, in which I learn that abstinence, despite the challenges, reveals itself as one of the deepest teachings of life, where perseverance and patience act as silent masters, guiding myself to find in adversity an opportunity for growth. The experience of this practice allows me to understand that the symptoms that, at first glance, seem obstacles, such as anxiety or irritability, are, in fact, natural signs of adaptation and growth. And every moment of difficulty becomes a step that boosts me for a broader understanding of my limitations and potentialities. This journey is not just about repressing an impulse, but about redirecting the energy that was previously dispersed in a conscious search for the realization of a greater purpose. And meditation emerges in this context as an indispensable tool, offering a space of calm and focus where I can reconnect me with my essence allowing the mind to calm down and reorient what really matters, making me see each challenge as an opportunity to become a higher version of myself. By reflecting on each experience lived in this process, I realize that abstinence has taught me the importance of cultivating discipline and patience, qualities that not only help me to overcome moments of immediate difficulty, but also become essential to dealing with the ups and downs that inevitably arise throughout my trajectory. And this constant practice of self-knowledge allows me to see that every repressed impulse is, in fact, an invitation to discover new paths of pipelines of my energy, either through sports, art, or other activities that arouse my creativity and connect with something greater. I feel that this internal transformation is a true alchemy, where sexual energy, when retained, becomes a powerful force that drives me to seek a harmonious balance between body, mind, and spirit. And this integration reveals itself as the first step to a journey of self-transcendence, in which I learn to value every little victory, every moment of self-control, and every successful strategy that contributes to my personal evolution. In experiencing this process, I understand that abstinence is much more than a containment practice. It is a state of being that invites me to take full control over my vital energy and redirect it to the construction of a life full of meaning and purpose. And every day, by devoting myself to this practice, I realize that I am not only dominating my impulses, but also opening the doors to a new way of living, where mental clarity, creativity, and motivation come together to form a solid foundation that supports my incessant search for evolution. By embracing this path, I stop seeing abstinence as a limitation, and I take it as a transformation tool that allows me to transpose barriers and overcome challenges. And this perspective strengthens me, because it makes me believe that every moment of difficulty is, in fact, an opportunity for growth and discovery of a potential that I didn't even know I had. The personal experience of this practice showed me that when I can redirect the energy that was once dispersed on uncontrolled impulses, I find an inexhaustible source of strength and vitality, capable of boosting significant changes in all areas of my life. And this understanding me fills with gratitude, because I realize that by mastering the art of abstinence, I am preparing to face even greater challenges and to walk a path of transformation that goes far beyond the physical, reaching deep spheres of existence and connecting me with a spiritual dimension that enriches my journey of self-knowledge. Along the way, each experience becomes a teaching, each symptom an alert to the need for adaptation, and every moment of vulnerability becomes an invitation to dive deeper into myself, allowing the vital energy that was once dispersed to convert into a powerful fuel for dreams and to achieve a full and significant life. This practice, which may seem like a burden or restriction, is revealed to me as the basis of a transformation that goes beyond physical control, reaching depth levels that make me question the meaning of existence and drive me to seek a more intense connection with the divine. And it is precisely in this process of self-transcendence that I find the true essence of my masculinity, a force that, when piped correctly, becomes the cornerstone of a journey of personal evolution that allows me to live with authenticity, courage, and determination. By assuming this commitment to my transformation, I feel that I am aligning myself with a greater purpose, where each day becomes an opportunity to strengthen my will, improve my self-control, and discover new horizons that once seemed unattainable, and that perspective fills me of a vibrant energy that drives me to continue, even when the challenges seem unsurpassed. With each new experience, with every intense sensation that arises during this period of abstinence, I find that I am building something much more valuable than simply containing an impulse. I am building a new way of being based on discipline, patience, and in the unshakable belief that true power lies in the ability to dominate itself. And this achievement transforms me, making me see the way for self-realization as a continuous journey of self-knowledge and evolution that extends through all the spheres of my existence. When I allow myself to dive my head in this experience, I feel that I am freeing myself from the strings of impulsive behavior and opening myself to a universe of possibilities, where each challenge becomes a step that brings me closer to the best version of myself. And this transformation is not only internal, but it is reflected in all my interactions, making me a living example of how discipline and self-knowledge can become the base for a life full of purpose and fulfillment. When walking through this path, I find that abstinence is not a renunciation, but a conscious choice of redirecting the vital energy that drives me, transforming it into a constructive force that guides me towards greater goals and a fuller existence. And every moment of self-control becomes a silent celebration of the power that resides within me, a power that strengthens each challenge and, with each new learning, making me feel increasingly connected with my essence and with the primordial energy that moves the universe. In reflecting on this experience, I realize that true transformation begins when I assume control of my own energy, when I stop seeing impulses as enemies to be repressed, and I will face them as potential sources, capable of becoming creativity, motivation, and inner strength. And this change of perspective fills me with pride and drives me to move on, even in the most difficult times, because I know that each sacrifice, every moment of discipline, is preparing to achieve levels of self, knowledge, and personal power that I never imagined being possible. This process, though challenging, reveals itself as a journey of constant discoveries, where I learn that abstinence is, in fact, the key to unlocking hidden potential, a potential that allows me to live more intensely, more focused, and with a deep connection with my essence. And every day I give myself to this practice, I feel that I am closer and closer to my inner truth, that part of me that longs for expressing itself in full and authentic way. And this realization is something that transcends any obstacle or difficulty that may arise along the way. The experience of living abstinence has taught me that true freedom is not in the immediate satisfaction of desires, but in the ability to master these impulses and to redirect this energy to build a life that has meaning and purpose. And this understanding has been the light that illuminates every step I take on this journey, making me feel strengthened and prepared to face any challenge you present. By integrating these lessons into my life, I realize that abstinence becomes, for me, not a sacrifice, but an opportunity for transformation, an invitation to transcend the limitations of body and mind and to discover an inner world full of possibilities, where every feeling, every emotion is treated with respect and care, allowing me to reconnect with my true nature and embrace the essence of what it means to be a man in search of excellence. This incessant search for personal improvement drives me to face each challenge with courage and determination, knowing that the journey to self-control is long and full of nuances, but that every step taken in this path brings me to the full realization of my potential and this conviction. It strengthens me, making me firmly believe that true power lies in the ability to transform its own energy, redirecting it for purposes that go far beyond the simple physical desire, achieving spiritual and emotional dimensions that enrich my existence. The experience of this process inspires me to share this experience with others that, like me, seek overcoming and evolution. And with each report, with every exchange of experiences, I realize that I am not alone on this journey, but there is a brotherhood of men who, aware of the importance of mastering their own energy, unite in a common purpose of transforming life and achieving levels of self-knowledge that raise us before unimaginable levels. This feeling of belonging and connection with a community that shares the same ideals fills me with gratitude, as it shows me that true transformation is a path that is traveled together, where each individual victory is reflected in the collective. And this consciousness propels me to being a living example of what it means to walk the path of abstinence with courage, determination, and an unshakable commitment to my personal evolution. By allowing me to live intensely every moment of this experience, I feel that I am closer and closer to the essence of what it means to be a complete man, able to transcend the limitations imposed by impulses and to turn each challenge into a growth opportunity. And this perception guides me, causing me to embrace my journey with passion and the certainty that by mastering the art of abstinence, I am actually connecting with the primordial flow of life, the energy that moves the universe, and that, when directed wisely, it becomes the inexhaustible source of power and personal fulfillment that all of us, men in search of our best version, we aim to achieve. Beyond your wildest expectations, you are going to explore a world of metamorphosis and personal development. Allow me to introduce you to the core of the lessons that have transformed the lives of thousands of men. My name is shorturl.at. I introduce my latest book, Alchemy of the Gods, in which I discuss the potent advantages of spiritual freedom, kundalini, and crystalline oil. This original work, which is accessible in physical, digital, and audiobook formats, shows how the technique of seminal retention can help you discover your own untapped potential, reviving your vital energy and opening the door to a profound exploration of your own self-awareness and development. This book is your manual for discovering your true inner strength and elevating your spirit and mind to a degree of fulfillment and achievement you never thought was possible if you feel like you are stuck with low energy cycles, aimless, and desperate for a genuine transformation. First of all, though, I have something new that you might not have anticipated. The Semen Retention Success Path, the definitive audiobook I have studied diligently, combines the 6 main themes of groundbreaking retention content into more than 2 hours of pure wisdom and transformative techniques. If you're ready to change your life and boost your energy to previously unimaginable levels, check it out. This audiobook is your pass to an extraordinary voyage of self-discovery and personal development that will enable you to regain your vitality, unlock a wealth of vital energy, and experience profound and long-lasting personal improvement. Every piece of information in it is a master key that can help you achieve your greatest goals by giving you the emotional equilibrium, self-assurance, and spiritual connection you need to realize your full potential. There's more. A special 30% discount on my exclusive ebook, The Art of Semen Retention for Men, which is expanded to 20 pages and contains powerful techniques for your spiritual evolution, personal development, emotional balance, self-knowledge, and connection with your life purpose, is guaranteed when you purchase Semen Retention Success Path. This offer has been thoughtfully crafted to enable you to not only acquire knowledge, but also implement practical tactics that will enable you to attain the highest possible standard of excellence in every aspect of your life. You will be investing in your own potential and assisting Gods of Semen, our channel, in reaching more individuals who are looking to change their lives by buying these resources. Every donation enables YouTube to promote our video, reaching even more guys who are prepared to take charge of their energies and develop into better versions of themselves. I would like to use this opportunity to announce the launch of our new member page on the channel. You have a unique chance to become a major supporter and gain access to exclusive privileges, including in-depth discussions, exclusive content, and other advantages that are only available to members. These benefits not only strengthen our community, but also give me more drive to keep providing news and insightful information that changes your path to self-awareness and personal growth. Don't pass up this opportunity to change your life. Be a part of this energy and awareness revolution by clicking the link provided in the description and comments, making sure you have a copy of Semen Retention Success Path and Alchemy of the Gods. Your assistance is essential to our ability to spread this message of impact and change. Discover the actual potential that lies within you by joining this movement. Luna's phase of meal, in my opinion, is a time of great rebirth during which, following the discipline of abstinence, I experience an explosion of energy, mental clarity, and creativity that inspires me to view the world with hope and limitless possibilities. At this point, my entire body is pulsing with infectious energy, but I'm aware that I need to keep my composure since too much self-confidence might quickly cause the discipline that has changed me so much to wane. By directing this energy, I plan major undertakings and establish long-term objectives, turning the moment's ecstasy into a strong foundation for ongoing development. This stage encourages me to apply the lessons I've learned about abstinence with newfound energy, expanding my understanding of myself and cementing my bond with my highest purpose. I acknowledge my strengths and pinpoint areas for improvement, always keeping in mind that maintaining the practices that have led me to this point should go hand in hand with acknowledging my accomplishments. I keep dynamic energy from becoming compliance by planning my time and fostering an environment that encourages production, making every accomplishment a step closer to becoming my best self. This event supports the notion that genuine change results from the fusion of passion and accountability, enabling each impulse to become a vital force capable of tackling upcoming obstacles with fervor, equilibrium, and genuineness. If you're already feeling aimless, locked in low-energy cycles, and fed up with your wasted potential, realize that the change starts when we make the decision to take action and look for a different way of living. Please show your support by liking, subscribing to the channel, and sharing this video with someone who needs this change if it has awakened something within of you. And keep going till you reach your greatest self. I'd like to see another video.